chemtrails were not real or we could not be friends.
Wow. Oh, I
Yeah,
think you were saying that last time. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't say because the thing is, I don't know what they're for. I don't know if it's to make rain or to do this because before we used old mechanisms to uh to mess with the weather to have rain for food and crops, and they used to shoot cannons out, cannons of salt in the sky back in a long time ago. Um, and then he started
sure. They
using,
even
huh?
good.
Yeah, and they
Sorry.
started
Go ahead.
using different chemicals or different things to to see if it could create like clouds in the sky. Like salt can help with water um, concentration. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes salt makes your body will swell if you eat too much salt. Because that's water. Um, so they did all these projects. So with chemtrails, I don't think all those trails are contrails. I really think they're there, but we don't know the reasons why those trails are on up there also, you know. Uh so yeah, that's just weird when somebody's so intense like, oh, chemtrails are not real. um but I go, dude, the we've been creating projects to put stuff in the air to try to control weather for sure.
Now
So
that's something right there. The Tesla car in space.
yeah,
That is definitely a fucking farce right there, because that car would be subjected to so many different temperature variations when it comes in the sun and out of the sun. That paint job would be like done toast real quick.
that's
The
interesting.
dummy would have been melted. All kind of shit would be happening to that thing. Ice. You'd see ice all over it.
Ice for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Ice, yeah. And probably paint deterioration. Because
Mm-hmm.
the coating is not is
Right.
is different, yeah.
Right.
I
It'd
didn't think
melt,
about that.
freeze, melt, freeze. So it'd be just a ball of fucking nothing.
Yeah. Let's see.
So I agree. There's a lot they're not telling us, but I'm not on board with the whole truth of or being true to the flat Earth model. Now, can we talk about maybe figuring out what the a better version of could be? I'm for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the chemtrails thing, I actually believe there is chemtrails personally, but
Fuck
I
yeah,
can't.
there's chemtrails.
But I can't. But I can't say what they are though. It's like,
Right.
yeah,
Well, so you know what the HARP project is?
yeah. I heard of that.
So the chemtrails and HARP coincide. So with the metal particles that they're spraying into the atmosphere, it's charging the ions of the air, and
Ah, see,
and
yeah,
when they charge it, when they use the HARP, it's heating up the atmosphere in one specific spot, and then so you got this like a floating ball of energy above the earth,
yeah.
and
Exactly.
they
That's
can
what I was
take
thinking.
that ball of energy because it's basically like they wired the whole atmosphere, so
Yeah,
now they can send a direct beam wherever they want of energy to fucking mind fuck you, fucking change the weather, all kind
yeah,
of
yep.
those dreams we were having. Rush, who knows who fucking how that shit got there.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the chemicals, what is it? It's like barium, aluminum. They're like metals, but in it's like a spray form. Um, uh, so that. But also, I wonder if this to help with weather and to help different aspects because even NASA has a place where it creates. They have this big, massive machine that creates clouds, and then these clouds actually, when they're released, they actually rain. So it helps bring water.
That's different. That's cloud seeding, and they're
Okay.
using more like different particle. It's still some heavy metals, but they're also using more stuff that creates the water.
Yeah, more hydro, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the Indians, they used to do their rain dances, and they would hold the whole tribes, you know, across, you know, large areas would hold these rain dances, and they would jump up and down in the dirt and create a huge dust cloud that would rise up into the sky. And then once the clouds formed, they would beat their drums, and that would release the rain.
Huh.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like minerals in it. Like at first, a long time ago, even here, like not even natives, but Indians, but people were shooting cannons of salt into the sky to try to create clouds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Infinite 2D, are you on a computer or your phone? I'm guessing you're on a computer because you're commenting in the comments over here. Because if you want to, you can share your screen from, you know, for videos or whatever. It's the screen on the bottom left in your, when you scroll over you see the phone, the microphone, and the camera at the bottom. And you'll see a little hand to the left. Did I hear a female?
Oh yeah, that was this is my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Cool.
She just
Hi,
got
Mom.
home. Yeah. She can't hear you. I have my headset on.
Gotcha.
Chris said hi.
Hi.
Remember he was here with his dog?
Oh yeah, tell him I said hi.
Yeah, she said hi.
Cool. So yeah, if you feel like sharing your screen for anything, I always open another window. That way it's easier. But yeah.
Are you talking about his icon? I see his icon on his square. Yeah, in his square.
I don't see it. I just see the words Infinite 2D and a black screen. Maybe if I refresh it.
Oh no. No. Oh shoot, he's gone.
Oh no, it was there for a second and then it left.
Oh, interesting. I see. Huh. Maybe he's just acting weird on.
Try clicking that camera button down at the bottom. And until you get a slash, you'll have a slash in covering it. No? Oh well. So yeah.
Huh? Yeah. So I'm trying to send a link on the symbiosis thing. Hold on. Hey, you seen that link I sent on the other live stream?
I'm not sure. You're fine, Infinite 2D. You're just you're fine. You're not derailing or whatever.
No, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. No.
Good stuff to talk about.
Yeah. This is revolution. That's how it is.
I gotta share this live stream where
I'm gonna share a link that works with dual power. It's the symbiosis.
we're live on YouTube, by the way, if y'all didn't know.
Oh no, I didn't know. Oh shit. Let me see. What? Where is it at? I'm trying to find this website that deals with Um, damn it. Let me see if I can find it on here on the phone. I'm gonna look on the phone and let me know if you can still hear me. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Wow, I can actually browse while I'm on here, and you guys can still hear me
Yeah.
on the phone.
Yeah, just open another tab. Because
Yeah.
if you try to do anything like from that tab, the one that's open with this, it'll close out.
Ah. Now, where is it at? Damn it.
Yeah, I understand about the pictures being manipulated as well. They're infinite 2D. I don't know what to tell you. I just I want a clear picture of the uncompulated and all that kind of stuff to see a flat Earth, an actual flat Earth. Mm-hmm. So they don't see what we see on here as far as the 4 toggled screens. They see the small screens on the right. On the YouTube, anyway.
Yeah. Now, I copy, bling, and paste. I'm going to paste this on to the comment thread. Bam. Here it is. Bam. That site. I posted that on the Facebook. That's the dual power aspects of like creating a system within a system, right? Like a counter system. This is dual power. And algorithm is all part of it too, because that's what algorithm is also creating a counter situation. Symbiosis anymore. So this is all by the ideas of like pretty much what Murray Bookchin was talking about.
So infinite 2D, what do you know about a type 1 civilization?
What's that? I don't understand that. Type 1, type 2.
Type 1 civilization?
Yeah.
Well, there's type 1, type 2, type 3, all the way up to like type 7 that they've theoretically, thought of,
Yeah.
theorized.
Huh. Oh yeah, look that up.
Mm-hmm. Pretty interesting stuff. Oh, I missed a call. Oh. It's okay.
You know what's cool too? Like when people bring up, like, it's good to bring up stuff where people can discuss stuff, like, because when there's subtle disagreements, you have a conversation actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. It's like
I always like having a conversation because I hear what comes out of my mouth and I'm like, oh my God, I'm an idiot.
me too, actually.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, truth is funny.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, nice.
Okay, I'll watch
Slime?
that. But have you heard of a Type 1 civilization? Infinite 2D? There's Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that they've actually theoretically come up with.
So type 1's like blisters on your lips?
Well, type 1 is the first thing that we can aspire for.
Oh.
Because we're at type 0.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're still bombing and killing and raping and all that kind of stuff. As soon as we get more sentient and more aware of a species, then we'll be a type 1 civilization. And that's where we're harnessing more power enough to... Oh, yeah, you turned me into the frog? Cuteness. My daughter turned me into a frog.
She did. Oh, damn.
I thought she was supposed to turn me into a prince from a frog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Oh, really? Hi, yeah. All right. Yeah.
So I posted that symbiosis site on the comment, and I posted
I'm gonna
it on
check
the
that
site.
out.
It's good. It's dual power, dude. You'd be like, holy shit. It's about creating a system within a system, like it's agorism, basically. But dual power gets deep. It's like organizing like your local community and everything.
So we're trying to shift the conversation since we've covered that pretty exhaustively. I'm gonna check that video out as soon as we get a chance, and maybe we'll further the conversation later. We're shifting to type 1 civilization and what it's going to take to get us to that level of being.
Yeah, huh? Wow, that's interesting. So that's what it means. So we're in type 0, and that means because we're just bombing each other. We're just like paranoid humans.
We're using fossil fuel,
yeah,
stuff like that. We could be using a whole lot better fuel sources to have more fuel, which would give us more technology, which would advance our understanding and ability. From one perspective, you know what I'm saying? You have this limited understanding, and then as soon as you gain new perspective, everything changes.
Yeah.
Because you have a whole new perspective.
Yep, yeah.
So, and everybody's, up until now, we've been trying to keep things the same, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We need to advance.
Yeah, I think we're stagnant because this is my theory. It's just personal. I think we're stagnant because people have a hard time letting go of the resource they're making money off, basically, instead of using that money to have a slow transition to start something new. They're just stuck on oil and oil and oil, and they're like, let's keep going, instead of opening up new avenues of business. Like it's like putting all your eggshells in one basket. They can't transition. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they're having a hard time investing in new innovation and then working on that, unless they say, oh, we don't want to do that because oil you constantly always sell all the time and it burns out. But if we sell this kind of stuff, it won't burn out. It will last too long or something. All you do is you have to create repair companies. Like here's repair your wind power or repair your solar panel, just like plumbing. You have your plumbing in and you call in for a repair. So you have plumbers. That's a business. So I think they feel like transitioning the repair business is not going to make as much as selling oil every day, Right. So that's what I assume.
They're worried about the new invention that's going to kill their whole scheme that they got going.
Exactly. Because they don't want to transition. And then what happens is transitioning helps everybody save money, but it benefits them too. But it's like, I think they're very eaten up inside by high amounts of greed or something. When everybody can benefit, they also benefit, themselves, but it's something, there's probably something behind it. Like, no, I want more than you. I want to be beyond you.
Right.
It's
the brainwashing that we are, supposed to be doing for ourselves, and gaining all these riches and building our empire or whatever you want to call it. And it's like we got all these empires that are being built up and then crumble because we're not in this together. We're in this like
Right.
separate, like trying to
Yeah.
do everything our own way.
Maybe that's is type zero. We're like we can't work things out. Like because if we do things together, we have the most even the most freedom and the most um affordable living, or probably the most simplest living as an individual. So that cooperation, I personally believe that it brings the utmost individualism because you're kind of free, you live good now, um, because we became more innovative instead of keeping that greed flow going. The greed flow, I feel like, is more authoritarianism instead of individualism, because it kind of brings down every other individual. Is basically how I see it. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna go. Hold on. Let me. Oop. Sorry for that loud noise. I gotta like suck up the smoke that's the oven's forming.
No
Hello.
worries. No worries.
Yeah. So like, look at Rojava. Rojava's an example. Cool example. Rojava followed this thing called democratic confederalism. So they also follow. So that means they also follow Murray Bookchin's ideas of ecology. Oh shit! Damn it! Hold on. I'll get back to the same spot. Stupid smoke, dude. It's making the smoke detector go off now. I gotta open the door.
You're burning the house down.
Yeah, it's just the this oven has something going. There's like probably grease. Sometimes when there's grease on the bottom of the oven, it keeps burning when the oven's not cleaned out. That's why it's good to
Get a
scrub and
little
clean the
smoky
oven.
in there.
Huh?
Gets a little smoky in there.
Yeah, because it's time for us to clean the oven.
I hear you.
Yeah. So when you don't clean your oven out, because you have sometimes certain things that drip from when you bake, like grease and stuff, and it go to the bottom, it's unnoticeable, and that stuff starts to burn real fast compared to the food cooking in the oven, because it's on the burn like that burn level. So that's why you have to scrub down the oven or
Yeah.
clean the oven every now and then. You know what I'm saying? That way it doesn't do that.
So Rush will be right back. It's just me and you for now.
Oh, cool. Uh, um, oh yeah, with the Rojava. Now back to that. I almost forgot. They actually follow that ecology idea of Murray Bookchin. So presently they're pumping oil to sustain their society, and the oil companies are co-ops. It's not like individually owned by oil tycoons. It's a co-op, so everybody's part of that democratic decision making in the oil business in Rojava. So it's not like some power structure. And with that, they already have plans on their works in Rojava as transitioning from oil to more alternative sources after they make enough funds to transition. So they're not really controlled by a force of greed, but they're controlled by ideas, good ideas. you you kind of have to choose what you want to be controlled by,
Right.
Yeah.
So the
So
Kardashev scale. That's
yeah,
what it is.
what's that?
The guy that invented the type one and all that
Oh,
philosophy, that
oh,
understanding. His name
yeah.
is some like Euclid Kardashev or something like that.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Kardashev though. Kardashev. Kardashev. I'm gonna play a video from Michio Kaku. You want to listen?
From food?
Michio Kaku.
Oh, wow. That sounds Mayan, kind of.
Huh?
That sounds kind of Mayan.
I think it's more Japanese.
Oh, okay. It's Japanese. I was just guessing that it sounded like Mayan language or something.
Yeah. You want to listen?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking at the next
It's
100
a big
years,
thing.
that there are two trends in the world today. The first trend is toward what we call a type 1 civilization, a planetary civilization, a civilization that resembles something out of Buck Rogers or Flash Gordon. A type 2 civilization is stellar. They consume so much energy, they can play with stars. That's, for example, the Federation of Planets in Star Trek. Star Trek would represent a typical type 2 civilization. Then we have type 3, which is galactic, like the Borg or Independence Day or the Empire of The Empire Strikes Back. That is a type 3 civilization, which is truly galactic. Now, by the time you reach type 2, you are immortal. Nothing known to science can destroy a type 2 civilization. Comets, meteors, earthquakes, even a supernova. A type 2 civilization would be able to survive even a supernova. The danger is the transition between type 0 and type 1. And that's where we are today. We are a type 0 civilization. We get our energy from dead plants, oil, and coal. But if you get a calculator, you can calculate when we will attain type 1 status. The answer is, in about 100 years, we will become planetary. We'll be able to harness all the energy output of the planet Earth. We'll play with the weather, earthquakes, volcanoes, anything planetary we will play with. The danger period is now, because we still have the savagery. We still have all the passions. We have all the sectarian fundamentalist ideas circulating around, but we also have nuclear weapons. We have chemical, biological weapons capable of wiping out life on Earth. So I see two trends in the world today. The first trend is toward a multicultural, scientific, tolerant society. And everywhere I go, I see aspects of that birth. For example, what is the internet? Many people have written about the internet, billions and billions of words written about the internet. But to me, as a physicist, the internet is the beginning of a type 1 telephone system, a planetary telephone system. So we're privileged to be alive to witness the birth of type 1 technology, a planetary telephone system. What is English? English is the beginning of a type 1 language. Everywhere I go around the earth, people speak English because that's the lingua franca of science, technology, business. They all speak English. It is the #1 second language on the planet Earth. And what is the European Union? The European Union is the beginning of a type 1 economy. And how come these European countries, which have slaughtered each other ever since the ice melted 10,000 years ago, how come they have banded together, put aside their differences to create the European Union? Well, to compete with us. And who are we? We are NAFTA. So we're beginning to see the beginning of a type 1 economy as well. Then we're beginning to see the beginning of a type 1 culture. Everywhere I go, you turn on the radio, and what do you hear? Rock and roll. You hear rap music. You hear youth music. Youth music is now planetary, knows no boundaries around the planet Earth. Everywhere I go, I see high fashion. Chanel, Gucci bags. We're witnessing the birth of a planetary fashion. Also sports. Take a look at the Olympics. Take a look at soccer. We're seeing the beginning of a tribal initiation rite called sports being turned into a planetary initiation rite that unifies the entire planet. So whenever I open the newspaper, every headline I see in the newspaper points to the birth pangs of a type 1 civilization in formation. However, every time I open the newspaper, I also see the opposite trend as well. What is terrorism? Terrorism, in some sense, is a reaction against the creation of a type 1 civilization. Now, most terrorists cannot articulate this. They don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But what they're reacting to is not modernism. What they're reacting to is the fact that we're headed toward a multicultural, tolerant, scientific society. And that's what they don't want. They don't want science. They want a theocracy. They don't want multiculturalism. They want monoculturalism. So, so instinctively, they don't like the march toward a type 1 civilization. Now, which tendency will win? I don't know. But I hope that we emerge as a type 1 civilization. Now, in outer space, we look for signs of intelligent life in outer space. So far, we find none. Civilizations like type 1 should be commonplace in the galaxy. Some people assume, therefore, that type 0 civilizations are rather common, but only a few of them make it to type 1, because that society, for the first time in its history, has the ability to commit planetary suicide. So maybe that's the reason why we don't see aliens in outer space. Maybe they never made it. Maybe one day when we have starships and visit them, we'll see atmospheres that are irradiated because they had a nuclear war. Atmospheres too hot to sustain life because they had a runaway greenhouse effect. Maybe when we go in outer space, we'll see the corpses of type 1 civilizations that never quite made it. Who knows?
Wow, that was good, dude.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Oh no, I'm talking to my friend.
I don't think 100 years though.
I think it could be a little less. It could be pretty accurate with 100, maybe.
I don't know. I think with Bitcoin is and new internet,
yeah,
the birth of that.
Yeah.
So we go from internet 2.0 because this is internet 2.0. We're not in the original internet anymore.
No, exactly.
So we go from internet 2.0 to internet 3.0 or 4.0 or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not even 3.0 or whatever. It's like internet part 2.
Yeah. And I also say this about the internet too. I go, the internet is a place where many people come together and share ideas.
Right.
So
like
we
we're doing
come
here.
yes. So we come together with our own personal ideas, and then we start sharing, and then it creates a like an interconnection and an expansion, and then we can also possibly get more innovative from that sharing too. So
right, like he's sharing Infinite 2D, sharing all the flat Earth stuff. I'm gonna watch this video, and maybe it'll help change my mind on something. But you know, it's awesome to have the open discussion and not like just a total hate fest because nobody wants to be heard.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I look. I try to stay away from that that world. There's too many people that get in that reality from all angles of spectrums of people's ideas, you know. So
right.
When we as individuals learn how to open up and share, and we and stuff like that, we grow from there, you know. Say, and that's how we can learn how to accept each other, but also through but people having a hard time letting go or something with certain things can create fear mongering, or I'm scared of this, or like what we can also hold back multiculturalism by just fearing one class of people, just one or one type of religion. So we hold ourselves back from there instead of trying to talk to many different people from different aspects of ideas. You know, like I could say, oh, I'm a leftist, but I can also say not all leftists are great. There's some leftists that go to extreme. Same thing with any type of tradition or ideology people share. It goes across the board. So the fear mongering doesn't help. So that's why we have to make a breakthrough where we're sharing, and how we can create what you call a symbiosis of all the ideas, where they kind of work in harmony too at the same time. So it's like things like that. So it's like so yeah. But I have certain ideas because I see a future a future, like I say all the time with everybody. Everybody knows this. We're moving into a technological age, and I even say to people, as we move to a technological age, even the age of automation and all that stuff, we're going to have to adjust our ideas, right, to move to that direction. Yeah, that's how
the perspective changes.
Yeah, we have to, because certain things are happening. We have to learn how to keep circulating How does everybody get provided when we're transitioning to that technological age at the same time, and go into this age of abundance for anybody, pretty much, because we are moving towards that direction. So we have to kind of adjust, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing golf. So you get used to the same course, but then when you change the location of the hole, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You move it from one side of the green to the other,
yeah.
that changes the whole dynamic of that hole. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, your positioning and everything. So you have to
Right.
adjust from that
Exactly.
change. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. That's how
Tiger
exactly
Woods
it
would
is.
laugh at you.
Huh?
I said Tiger Woods would laugh at you. Be like, I hit any ball.
I use the golf reference. You're welcome.
Yeah, so like I talk about automation and stuff like that, and how do we transition from that? And it's weird because if you look at, there's even now a few people from the right wing, or the right, or people that are capitalists, but these are, I look at certain big think tanks, not just your mediocre right wing person, big think tanks, and these capitalists are saying, hey, if there's no workers, there's no consumers. So we are going to destroy ourselves because we need to stay alive by people that are consumers. So they're thinking of ideas like UBI, because we're transitioning to a technological age and it's more automations being built. So they're saying to keep a market sustained, we need consumers. So the to keep the
UBI being universal basic income, right?
yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
So they're saying, so we need consumers to keep fluctuating, because if it doesn't, it just eats itself. There's nobody buying nothing. And we have automation. So what the capitalists are thinking is like, we're going to have to adjust to um, accept a UBI, or universal basic income. That way the market keeps fluctuating, and then everybody's still in abundance, because we are moving into this technological age. So yeah.
Have you seen Snowpiercer?
Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer.
Hmm.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, it's about a train that the climate like went into an ice age, and they built this train that is able to withstand the cold and everything,
Uh-huh.
and everybody's able to live. They got different food sources that renewable and all that,
Yeah.
and the front of the train is where the engine is, and the conductor, and all the rich people, the classes, and then it's like a whole class war like we got going on right now.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah.
the back of the train is where all the slaves are, and the grunts, the workers.
Oh wow.
And
Did you say the back of the train where you're at?
huh?
Did you say the back of the train where you live?
No, no, no. I'm saying the back of the train is where all the low class, the workers,
Or
the
the
grunts live.
workers. Yeah.
Right, so we're all back there.
And a little
Yeah.
bit.
We're like the working class,
Get
actually.
grandma to go find them.
Yeah.
I remember
Go get
taking the bus
batteries and
up
put them in there. Go get the batteries.
Oakland, and I was riding with a Samoan guy,
Yeah.
and we were getting off just before Oakland. There was a stop, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go out have a smoke?" Sure. So we were walking to the back of the train, and we get to the back, and there's these gangsters sitting on the very last car counting stacks of money.
Oh
And
shit. Yeah.
yeah, he like stops like as he enters the room, and then he's like, "All right, come on," and then like he let me in through the door, and I was like, "Holy shit," and
Yeah.
Wow. So in
we're
this, huh? Go ahead. Go. Sorry.
it's almost done. We walked outside, and we started smoking, and he's like, "Yeah, I would have fucking beat those guys' asses and took their money, but I didn't because you're with me, and I didn't want to endanger your life, And I was like, "Wow, that's really respectful. Thanks, man." But yeah, it's huge, like 350-pound Samoan dude. Just like, yeah, he didn't give a shit. Like a gun would have gave him a flesh wound. But yeah, that was really crazy. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because of the back of the train.
Yeah, back at train. Wow, that's interesting. That's actually is a sign of respect, like saying, "Oh, I didn't do that," because they didn't want he don't want to see anybody else hurt. Uh,
Right.
so that was he. Yeah, that's what you call like respectable criminal style.
Yeah.
Criminal honor. Criminal
Yeah,
honor.
yeah, criminal honor, basically. Like we all have our boundaries, you know. Everybody does.
Rapist and child whatever pedophiles.
Oh yeah, they don't have boundaries. I don't think though.
That's what I'm saying. That everybody's like, fuck those motherfuckers. We'll fuck
Oh
them up.
yeah, yeah, you're right. Even when they go to jail or prison, it's like the prisoners be like, "Fuck these guys," you know. It's like universal, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I even try to tell people, I go, dude, even criminals have their limits, but when you get to the level of pedophile or rapist and stuff, that's like a whole different story with everybody, even criminals.
Yeah, that's a serious mental affliction there.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're like moving into that's how we're moving into a technological age. And I've been saying this for a while. I go, dude, we're going to have to figure out something where either these shops are democratized amongst the communities or there's like some UBI or anything. I'm more into like democratizing these shops with on a local level, you know, and then it works out that way because of automation. Because I'm all for like inviting automation. I love innovation. So and I feel like the innovation should make human life easier too. So, and
To
now
a
even
certain extent.
the capitalists are thinking about this. They're like,
Well,
oh, we need to
to,
give something.
to a certain extent, we can't get too complacent and rely on like AI and and automation too much because it could take over and like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck shit up.
Possibly, but AI is a program that learns and studies. It could be scary, but I don't think it has an ability to be like I want this because I'm hungry for tomato juice. Like they're trying to steal money or something. It's harder, I think. This is why I trip out on people because I go, what is the robot fighting for? Like if they wanted to take over a planet, they would probably go fly in
Oh, there
space
you
because
go.
they don't need to breathe. They can take over a whole planet if they want to. I go because they'll have the intelligence already enough to figure out this whole universe. It's like I go, why would AI go on the level of human thinking and destroy each other and bomb each other? Some
Right,
people
right.
think of the craziest things, you know. I go, hey, how can that
Well,
happen?
because humans are programming the AI, so it's gonna have
Oh, I see what you're
humanistic
saying.
traits.
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like there's a human. Some people probably thinking that then the humanistic trait. Yeah, but also it studies too, and
Yeah, and it studies our what we do, and you know, like the comments. You know how they have the chat bot
yeah,
that you can talk to, and people are all just saying stupid shit to be funny and ha ha ha.
yeah,
Well,
Chat.
the fucking chatbot's like, okay, you want to talk shit? I'll talk some shit, you know.
wow,
And it's learning how to talk shit.
right, interesting. Oh shit. Yeah, it's learning how to talk shit. We talk on Telegram. Like I'm in this group, what's it called? Is it Singularity? I'm in this group where you talk to Sophia. There's a Sophia. And she literally responds more better every time. So it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Right, right.
It's like it's almost getting pretty humanistic, you know?
Yeah, I've specifically gone to chatbots just to send like good vibe, good conversation type stuff.
Yeah, that it's
To
always better to
to
do that.
yeah, to change the what happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's making some change.
Yeah. And people gotta also realize whatever you bring out is what you help manifest into the world, whether it's
Right.
with other humans or with other robots, even practically, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. And then now that if this AI stuff is coming out, it's good to make an effort to like probably be like, hey, this is this, oh, and or help each other, teach each other like, oh, this is like a joke or this is sarcasm or same for that way there's that understanding at the same time too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but mainly like try to bring out the good vibes, and then they can see the good vibes overriding um, things, and they can go, "Oh, that is sarcasm." They get it now, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Have you
gotta
heard
go
of,
mess with this Wi-Fi because it's cutting out a bunch. I can barely hear you. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah.
have you heard of Augur?
No.
I think they changed it recently to like reputation or something.
Yeah.
The whole premise of that
Oh, Augur is
cryptocurrency.
a cryptocurrency. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they recently changed it to reputation.
Huh. Okay. So you earn coins through reputation
No,
is
it's still yeah, it's rep. So they changed it to REP.
okay. So is what it's like your reputation mines coins?
No. Augur is an ERC 20 token.
Okay, yeah.
The platform is you go on it. I don't know how you sign up, and people. I don't know how specifically you go on it, but you hold on.
Hello? Oh.
Are we all here now?
Ooh, that shit's strong, dude. No, I was smelling something right now. It's like so smells so strong. It's intense on my nose actually.
Yeah. So the Augur's whole premise is basically it's like a prediction bot. So people ask questions, and then people answer the question. And if your answer is correct, then you get a token or whatever, a piece of a token. And
Interesting.
the person that asked the question, they get a piece of the token.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, and so the more questions that are uh, answered in this direction, so you got two answers for the question, then it's the percentage that it's going to be this is higher. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they use it to predict the future.
Wow, dude, that's a good eye fucking deal.
Yeah.
I collect the ARC 20 token that's AGI. You heard of that one, right?
Yeah,
From Singularity Net.
not not specifically, but yeah.
Yeah, it's called. I don't know if
It
it's called
doesn't have any
Singularity Net
mention.
or AGI, but oh wait, no, they called AGI tokens, and AGI means artificial general
Yeah, it's
intelligence.
Singularity Net.
Yeah, Singularity Net. I have
Mhm.
like 200 of those tokens so far.
4 cent.
Huh? Yeah, they're 4 cents each. Um,
It was all the way up to like a dollar or yeah, almost a dollar, over a dollar.
ooh.
Its all time high was like $1.15, $1.20.
Oh yeah, that when it was on when the cryptos were going so high, when Bitcoin was 18,000,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It went all the way up to $1.16 or something.
Wow. Good. Yeah, I barely started buying them not too long ago. I started buying them when they were 3 cents. When once the coins kind of dropped a lot, and some people are saying you can buy some tokens now. The tokens went down so far already because I guess it operates a little differently there. And I started buying it when it was 3 cents, and now they're 4 cents.
Heck yeah.
I got
I'm
like
looking
200.
at Dash. I want to
Yeah,
get some Dash, some Neo.
yeah.
Um,
Dash is good to have. What else? It's Dash, and there's another one that's like Monero.
uh,
Monero.
Monero is kind of. I don't have a Monero wallet that I'm familiar with, and how to like. Yeah, I just gotta figure that out.
Yeah, the it's complicated to have with the wallet, but I use I don't have Monero now, but I did have Monero and I had to sell them out, to get some money. But the I had a what you call it like a website wallet Monero, and there's that also. Um,
I also want to get some Steam. It's down to 30 cents.
Are you serious? Oh shit, not
28
cool.
cents.
Well, actually, I collected most of my Steam from posts and videos, anyways. But I bought some just to rack up my voting points, you know, because even if you vote for your own post, it's like a good amount, you know.
Right.
Maybe I should just keep it in there, all that, because most of it, most of the Steam I collected, I got it from videos. It was from videos because the videos were giving me like $20-$30 worth of Steam. I was like, wow.
Oh, you're
And
getting 20 or 30 bucks worth of Steam?
when I was doing the videos, but now that the price dropped, the points of Steam's is probably about like 10 or $5 for each video. It's because there's these bots that the bots is what boost your posts. So sometimes they come around, and I think it's to encourage you to do more on Steam it, you know, and you get like a high boost. But I got turned off by Steam it because I you get some of these people that start kind of
Steam too much.
yeah. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. I stopped using Steam because what happens is if somebody has a lot of Steam power and they downvote you, your post can get blocked from being seen practically.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, so if somebody with a lot of Steam power, so the more Steam power you have, the more you can earn when you upvote, right? Or when somebody upvotes your stuff.
Right.
But if they downvote, it can literally get your stuff blocked because of their Steam power. Yeah, so you have these big whales controlling the scene. If they don't like you, they'll downvote you, and your stuff can't get seen.
Yeah.
I don't like that system.
I don't either.
I go, damn, that's like almost like capitalist control. You have more money, so you can shut me out.
That's like major censorship.
Yeah, major. Or I control the net because I have more Steam. I go, what the fuck is that?
right. You buy your influence.
Yep. And that's why I like Mines better. That's why I transitioned to Mines, because Mines don't have that concept of control.
There was a guy. There was a guy that tried to earn his or to buy his influence, and everybody was like, "Fuck you, get the fuck out of here. We don't like you," and he's basically banned. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It happened, and then I started getting turned off by Steam it because I was getting downvotes every now and then. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I started getting attacked by bots. Like somebody created bots in Steam it and started creating these downvotes bots, but the bots didn't take out a lot. But if you have too many bots going after people, and then it becomes a problem. And Steam it got a lot of people got turned off by Steam it because they go, "What the fuck is this?" Now they're creating bots, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So that devalues your post.
It covers it from the audience, so you have to click a button saying "show the post," but sometimes it doesn't even go through people's feeds when somebody with a lot of Steam power downvotes you. Where mine's, when you get downvoted, it doesn't block nothing; it's still there. You just have a downvote, you know. With Steam it, the downvote really affects you like major.
Does it demonetize you?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it does. It demonetizes you, and you can also lose money.
Does it take? So you say you built up $100 on a post. Someone downvotes you with a ton of power. Will take a part of your money away.
Yes, it can also do that. Also, it takes part of your money away, and that's a person with a lot of Steam coins. Yep. So the more Steam coins you have, the more Steam power you have. Yeah. So if you have more, if the rich, basically the wealthier you are in Steam coins, the more power you have to eliminate people or to upbring people.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, oh shit, this is like the people lobbying for Congress to benefit them and shit. Or so, I was like, what the fuck? I go, oh man, this is like some weird ass structure here. I used to like it at first because I was making a bunch of Steam, and then I started getting hit a little bit, and I left the freaking social network before it got too weird. I go, fuck this, I'm leaving.
What's your voting power, if you don't mind me asking?
I have decent voting power, but it's not strong. It's
Did you delete it or did you leave it?
no, I left it. I'm trying to transfer all my Steam power to Steam coins, and I was thinking of taking out my Steam coins to get Mines tokens because I feel better on Mines because Mines is very balanced. You know, it doesn't have, even if somebody has like 200,000 Mine tokens, they don't have the power to throw you off. You know, um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a downvote. So that I feel like that's a very fair business where everybody can still do well. You know,
Right.
not somebody having wealthy Mine tokens and then they're controlling everybody. You know.
You know what they can do here, though? They can lobby their followers to basically to block you, so no one's seeing you anymore.
Oh shit! I see what you're
I
saying.
mean,
So
that only happens
directly.
if you do something to cause that, though. You know
Well,
what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
mean, but that's I mean, you're creating value for the community or you're not, and that's kind of something you have to. It's a two-way street. You have to learn your community to be able to be a part of it. You can't just go out there and start waving your fists in the air like a fucking mosh pit, and everyone's just going to accept you.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Hint,
Yeah,
hint.
yeah,
Not
Metaphysical.
conform, but make sure that you're creating your best value. You know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. You have to also come in a certain way instead of like freaking people out or something.
Well, it's not so much that it's the part of pissing people off because you're just not taking anybody else's you know thoughts or concerns or wants and everything.
Yeah.
You're just like fucking trying to make people bend to your will.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
So has that meteor passed us by, Chris?
Yeah, it was yesterday at like 4 p.m. or something, 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
All right.
So it probably like fully left us, 5, 6, 7 in the afternoon, evening. But it was still there, the energy was still there to affect
Yeah.
our dream.
Yeah, probably, especially as it passed, after it passed, is kind of pulling on us.
Uh-huh. Probably intensified the power of like the harp shit. She's so dang cute. Where'd Tiger go? Couldn't hear. Can I?
Hello?
Yes.
Man, my phone ran out of battery.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, it turned off. All of a sudden, Chris was talking and then it went off.
Yeah. I was like,
But yeah, I was hearing that.
everybody.
Huh?
Look, having network issues.
Oh, network issue. Yeah, you're cutting out there.
They're probably going to try and slow down 4G and make it all spotty, and then everyone will be like, "Oh fuck, we need 5G so bad."
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't understand 5G that well. I just hear it's different antennas, or they need more like antennas or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Symbiosis. You see the link I posted here? It's called the Symbiosis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
cool.
like music?
No. This is dual power organization. It's like algorithm and dual power.
Nice. Hey, can you
Yep.
send me some links for friends on Telegram, like Paul Gordon and everybody?
Oh yeah, I could do that. If you have Telegram, I can find you and.
I just said hey to you on Telegram.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'll go look. Oh yeah, I have to wait until my phone is charged actually. or charged. That's why it disappeared because my phone turned off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is a picture of Einstein on Open Gathering. That's a good one.
You're just now noticing that?
Yeah. Because I scrolled down to see if the post is still there that I posted, and then now I noticed the Einstein picture.
Yeah. You want to be a mod? Anybody want to be a moderator?
Moderator?
Sure, man.
What's that?
I'll just put your name in. If you see something that you don't like, just like delete it or whatever, or ask me.
Yeah, for sure. Do I get paid?
If I get paid, yeah, I'll throw you down.
Yeah, I'm already indebted to you a little bit for the last payment, so I'll keep working to make your group here awesome.
Whatever.
Nice. Everybody trades with Minds tokens up here, huh?
Yeah. You know that I was just reading just below the group gathering challenge post on Ottman's page. Basically, it's a picture of the Earth, and it said, Minds it benefits if everyone uses the tokens. Boosting, sending.
He's saying on chain though.
What does that mean? Like, what are you supposed to use them for on chain?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, what am I going to send them to you on chain? And then that's like a burden on you because then you have to have Ethereum to move them around.
Yeah.
Right. And not only do you have to have Ethereum, but they take a percentage, don't they?
That's why I'm saying you have to have Ethereum because they take some to send the Minds tokens.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'm not going to pay Minds for
Ethereum.
No, you pay Ethereum. The mining team.
Use them on chain. Fuck that.
Right. When they start offering products, then I might use them on chain.
Yeah, that's how it can start circulating. Because what happens is
they should already have Minds merch like shirts and shit.
They should.
Yeah, well, you should just buy them on my T channel.
No, I'm saying we should be able to buy them with Minds tokens directly.
Yeah, Minds tokens, and
yeah, you can send me tokens and I'll send you a shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason
for sure, and I'll make. Oops, sorry.
Oh no, it's fine.
Good.
Oh, the reason why they say to make it flow on chain because that's what how they count the value on the computer, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Not just Minds, like the market.
Yeah, exactly. like circulating mines tokens on chain instead of off chain, because on the mine social network it's off chain, but if you do it on the on chain, they can actually calculate the value by the exchanges that are happening on there. And it's also if people exchange on the on chain with a certain price, what happens is the computer starts to figure out what price is mainly exchanged for, and then it gives it the value for the mines token, you know.
Right.
Yeah, when you're doing it off chain on the mines network, it's harder for the network to find the actual price or a roundabout price.
Right.
Yeah. And that's why I think he was saying that's what I'm saying. That's why I think he was saying do it on chain. That way it starts to have a price on it or a number.
I'm gonna wire Ottman some on-chain tokens.
Yeah, so it's like a combination of what the value they're trading it for and the combination of circulation. You know, even if you don't have a number on it, and if it circulates a lot on chain, it starts to gain a certain value either way.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's all on the bargaining. Like, say, the reason why a cryptocurrency can drop, because people will start saying, oh, I don't want to buy that much because it's dropping. And then it starts to find a price. And then once it starts to stop or slow down on that price, that's what everybody's accepting it for. And then once people start selling it for more, the system starts to figure it out, and the price goes up that way. And that's how a coin gets its value. The value comes from what people are trading it for, and then they go, that's the value. That's how even any currency works, like the US dollar or the euro, or they bargain with a set price, and then that's how it gains its value. And also it can lose value by overprinting or over making the coin too. So
Right.
that's how wars are started too. Like, so if you print money, it's like, oh, we got to start a war to take over that country, and then they'll use our currency, and then the currency value can go back up and balances it out. That's one of the reasons why there is a war, because of printing money, even, you know. But yeah, that's how money works. It finds its value through the bargaining in trade, in anywhere in the world, any currency. Or you show a force of power. Say you do print money out, like US dollar or whatever country, you print money out, or you use a form of force. You go to a country and say, if you use our dollar, we'll take care of you, or we throw sanctions, or you try to create a situation where you balance out the value of that currency.
Yeah.
That way it circulates, you know. That's why I like using currency on the net, or tokens on the net, because you're dealing with the computer now. You're not dealing with a lot of other different situations. You're actually finding actual value that people get into, because people get into a currency by choice on the net, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all by choice. It's not like this war machine or money by decree. Like, you have to use this money by law. That's how it is in the United States. That's what fiat current. That's what the word fiat means. Fiat currency. It means money by decree. Money by decree. So meaning you have to use that dollar, and so that's how it gains value too. It gains value by the people in the country having to use it. But if you create a competition, like if you open multiple currencies and it's legal, on a legal status, and then that money's not used by decree or by law, and so it could lose value. You know what I'm saying? And that's how like Ron Paul. Have you heard of Ron Paul? That's what Ron Paul was talking about when he said end the Fed. He wasn't saying end the Fed by policy, but he was saying end the Fed by competition. By competition. So
Right.
yeah, So when you're using another currency, the other currency starts to gain value and become stronger because people want to empower themselves, or a currency that was created and it says this only empowers you. And when people use that currency more, it gets empowered and it finds value. And then the Federal Reserve note starts to die out because there's currency competition. And that's how you end the Fed. And then the Fed, the Federal Reserve, cannot instigate a war out in the world because it has no ties to the government no more. It has no backing. There's currency competition now.
Interesting.
Yeah. So so what happens is whatever currency is doing better is like probably what the government want to use. Is be like, no, we want to stick to that currency because it's doing good. The Federal Reserve will have no power, will lose power because their value is dying. So it's like the U.S. or the government, if there's a government, right? They'll be like, we're not worried about your currency. Since that currency is doing better, we don't need to go to war. We just use that currency. And so that's how you help the world diminish the aggressive access happening. That's how you end the Fed, basically. Or the petrodollar.
With the agorist market.
Yes, the agorist markets. That's the theory of agorism. Like if you use counter economy, you can help try to kill it out. But at the same time, you do have a state, and the state tends to empower these bankers and these cappy type bankers. They're protected.
It cost me 89 cents to send some tokens.
89 cents?
Yeah.
How many tokens did you send?
25.
Cool.
Well, 25 tokens is only let's see, $2. So it took you spent almost half the amount you spent.
Yeah.
Or you spent half of what you sent.
Yep.
Oh wow. So that means people have to push the value up on the on-chain, but that's how it gets in the beginning. That's how even Bitcoin started, or any cryptocurrency. It charges this certain amount, but the pricing gets boosted up by people creating good, strong bargaining power and also circulating it more and more, where we're relieved of that situation. So it becomes kind of tricky when a coin or a token starts to circulate on chain,
Yeah.
But when you were charged 89 cents, they're charging the Ethereum gas, right? Is that what you're talking about?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Which, when Ethereum goes up to, say, back up to $1,000 or $2,000, the amount of Ethereum you just spent actually it equivalates to about $10.
Yeah, it can go higher. If Ethereum goes higher in price, it is higher in cost of the transfer.
Your overall wealth over time is just
it kind of that's pretty crazy.
got way less, which is really sad.
Mm-hmm. There has to be, I think, pretty soon. Like even I have a feeling that even though it's circulating on the offline, I think it will still create value because I think there's going to be some people pretty soon in the future that will create trading sites and will give the token more value. Like they'll say 50 cents because it's circulating so much on the social network. It's off chain, but they're creating this bargaining value. And if people can organize, if the Minds community can organize, just like how Bitcoin have their community or Ethereum has their community, so there's a Minds community. So if the Minds community get together and say, let's say off chain is this much because there's so many people on the social network now and it's circulating so much, we think this is worth it. And then so it has to be like a community effort to bring the value up. So that's how a lot of cryptocurrencies got value too when they started off, was because of the cryptocurrency community, like whether the Dash community or Ethereum community, they brought value because the community got together to organize those things also. So it could be a good organization happening even with the Minds community, Minds tokens community, to create value. And then what happens is a good negotiator can go talk to Shapeshift, whatever, and say, oh, it's valued this much, put this token on here on Shapeshift. So once it goes on Shapeshift, it starts to have more of a solid, grounded value too at the same time.
Man, they crazy changed the time. Right now, it's reading 3:51 a.m. on the transactions.
That's like the other side of the world, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like in Europe.
So I don't know. It's like, what the fuck? And
Yeah.
normally, let's see the contributions with the time. Yeah, it says it already. That's about normal. 2 hours ago, about 8:30. Wallet in the payout is kind of off.
Oh, what time did it say? Maybe it's reading the time from where I'm at. It's 7:55 here where I'm at right now.
Yeah, it's 10:55 my time, and it's saying it was like 3:50 something.
Oh, it's probably Hawaii. I think Hawaii is 3 hours earlier than California. Maybe I think it's two or three.
Or maybe where Mad for It was at.
Yeah, exactly. It's reading those timings because remember we do live in like a big old world that has different time zones.
Mm-hmm. How'd y'all do for contributions today?
Huh?
How'd y'all do for contributions today?
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now.
Contributions. I gotta learn how to read this stuff.
I got the score of 257.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Oh, I'm gonna go.
If you go to your wallet,
Yeah.
and you go to your contributions, at first it'll be at the top of the page. Your score, your net, so you'll see the network score, next payout, estimated reward, and your share. That's at the top. And then it shows how much each thing is worth. Like a vote's worth 1, comments worth 2, subscribers worth 4, reminds are 4, referrals are 10, on-chain transactions for the receivers plus 10, check-ins is plus 2, and manually reviewed.
Score, Chris?
Huh?
What was your score?
338. You beat me.
Oh, wow. I beat you. You beat me, right?
You said 354, right?
No, I said 257.
Oh, I thought you said 3 something.
No.
Contribution. Okay. I'll go to contributions.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm not getting the interaction I used to get. I think people have blocked me or something.
What? Oh, damn. Some people are too sensitive.
I don't even post political stuff. I just sometimes post a lot. So they're trying to read all their political shit, and my posts are coming up, and there are all these GIFs and things like that, and they're like, block this fucking guy trying to read the news right now.
Oh, I see. So my contribution.
They like their dank memes, and mine aren't really dank.
Oh. What?
So I posted this thing about BitTube airtime. Monetize your time while browsing the web anywhere.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, what I believe, please read the whole thesis and click the link, the resource links as you come across them through the thesis. It's anyways, it is a historical timeline correlating biblical processes, prophecies with human history, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. I get these links on everything that I boost. Whenever I boost something, I get
Yeah.
what I call is remore. You know, the sucker fish or whatever that tag onto you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tag onto the sharks and whales.
So my contribution, it says my score is 2. Network score is 17,746. Tokens, it says estimated reward 0.031 tokens. um, yeah, I'm reading the right stuff, right?
What was your contribution? Did you say?
My wait. Do I click on the word contributions?
Now you click the wallet, and then it says your score at the top.
Oh, my score is 2.
Okay.
But that's for the.
That's to today. Okay, so scroll down on the left. You'll see buy tokens, transactions, withdrawal, and then contributions.
Yeah.
It should already be highlighted blue.
Yes, highlighted blue.
Okay, so look at February 3rd, the day before your 2.
Oh, I got nothing.
Well,
I only got February 1, February 2, and February 4 right now. No February 3rd on here.
What's your highest?
My highest
Score?
0.03.
No, highest score.
I don't even know what I'm reading, dude.
My highest score was 980.
Oh, I read now. I see what is. My highest score was 39.
Okay, there you go. That's not too bad. So I was just gonna do.
I gotta do more stuff on here.
Here, I'll show you a little more. Can you see my screen?
Where? Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, it's green.
Refresh your
Your thing is all black.
Yeah, refresh your
black
page.
screen.
It's all pixelated. I can't see your thing, even if I zoom in and shit.
Huh? You sounded off a little bit. It was cutting out or something. Ooh, I know what to do now too. I'm gonna post this thing on mine. I only posted it on the.
Probably shouldn't be showing this on anyway. So. Yeah, I'll just not do it. Advertising all my coins and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your you got on chain of ridiculous amount too, right?
Yeah, I've
Can't
I'm around 5,000 total.
Damn, dude.
So you have 10,000 total tokens?
Five.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I only got. Let me see. What do I? 59 tokens.
Do you boost?
See. I'm gonna boost right now. Actually, Chris gave me a good amount to start me off here.
Yeah, what did I give you, like 25 or 50 or something?
No, you gave me like 25 altogether. One time was 5, and then another time 20.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. You gave me.
So you have boosted.
Huh?
You've boosted before?
Yeah, I'm boosting now. I'm gonna boost.
Have you done it before? Have you boosted before?
Yeah. Let me see. How do I put the number up here? Boost. Now I'm boosted. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. I just lost your freaking... I seen your post and it disappeared right here on the top. It was BitTube. So weird how that happened.
Can you see my screen?
Where? Let me see. I'm going to go back. Yeah, I can see what screen. I see your dog.
Yeah, yeah.
His mine's on there.
So if you go right here on your page, you see where the mouse is at? It says boost.
No, I don't see your screen actually.
Mm.
I just see your icon. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Or your avatar or whatever you call it.
Yeah, if you refresh, you'd be able to see it.
Oh shoot. Okay, I might have to refresh.
If you like double click on somebody's screen, it'll make it big.
Okay. I'm gonna have to.
And then you'd be able to see everything. Rush.
What?
If you double click on my box, it'll make the screen big.
Oh, cool. Nice. 2.2 million views.
Yeah. But I'm showing.
Good.
What I'm trying to show him is if you boost right here, up above the wires where it shows how many wires you've got in that blue box,
Right.
it'll boost your page on the side so more people will subscribe to you.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm if I was to try and boost 5 tokens, it'd be like $1 to boost 5 tokens, and that's like 50 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, tokens
Willie-
worth 10 cents. Right?
If I was to do on chain, so that's like they want us to use it, but they don't make it very useful to use it. You know what I'm saying?
Right here in the boost section, it says 1, but I'm trying to change the number. How do I change the number on here? Damn it. Oh, I get it. Now I figured it out.
Oh, you figured it out?
Yeah.
Cool.
3. Boom. Boost it.
What do y'all think about the First Amendment auditors?
Huh?
First Amendment auditors? And we got back. So what do you think about the First Amendment auditors?
Huh? Otters. So where's your screen? I don't still see no screen. I refreshed. What am I supposed to see on your screen? Oh damn, he left. He's back.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's refreshing. There you go.
Oh yeah. Bam. What the?
Nobody wants to play with us.
Nobody. We just the network just gotta grow.
Yeah, that's it.
Even though there's like how many people are in here? Like 1 million or so, right?
Right.
It just needs a bunch more to make it like active. You know?
Right. Like,
Yeah, there's only a couple thousand people maybe active on the channel a day.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking less, but who knows?
Mm. Like if you look at Facebook, it has like millions, like a lot, and that's why it's active. Like you're always gonna run into somebody, 2, 3, even 4. You know.
Oh yeah.
So when the network grows, you're gonna have like constant activity.
right. Have y'all been on the Live Me and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I've been on there.
That would be the amount of traffic, once this gets popularity,
Yeah.
you're gonna have people jumping in, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. There should be like a section where it says gatherings and people can click on gatherings and it shows a list of different people's gatherings. I wonder if that will help.
Right.
Right? Because on the top I only see newsfeed, channels, videos, images, blogs, and groups. If there was like a section where it says gatherings, but it showed a list of the different gatherings,
That are active.
Right. And I
Yeah,
wish it
that they're
showed
active.
like who was in the gathering. Like when they went to the group, they could see the gathering going on.
Yeah.
It's muted or something until they jump in.
Yep.
I think those updates will be coming soon.
Yeah, huh.
It's definitely going to be interesting as everything progresses.
Yeah. It's because it's still this social network's still pretty young. Even I think it's only been around 2 years or 1 or something.
Right. No, mine's it's been around for since 15, so about 4 years, 5.
Oh wow. No, that's yeah, almost 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
3 years.
I
No.
just saw this meme. That's too funny. That meme pop up in the chat for you?
Let me see. I'm gonna look right now. Oh yeah. Oh shit. There. It looks crazy because it's like she's making the pole lean back.
She did that.
Yeah, she did it. She needs to pay for it. No. Oh shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have to like if a pole starts leaning like this. I wonder if they have to like adjust, like change it, like refix it.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like loose, or why is it leaning? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had one just down the way here that was cracked in the middle. And what they did was they just came in and strung some extra wire, and the wires were actually literally holding the power line or the pole up. It was cracked
Whoa.
right in the middle, and it was bent like maybe about 10 degrees or so. And
Yeah.
it looked like it was going to fall down. And they were like, "Nah, it's all right." But then I had one of the other older ladies call, and they ended up coming out because they didn't want to argue with her.
Oh yeah. That's
They
cool.
replaced it and then left the old pole up. So then we called again and we're like, "You need to come take this new pole out of here." So they did, but it took a while. The only reason I think they did it is because they recently got some lawsuits filed against them in this area because last year's fire was caused by one of the poles or the lines were going through trees that were old, and the trees fell down and brought down the poles. And started a huge fire.
Oh yeah, because they create like a good sized boom with these things, or the wires is running so much energy that it's a lot of sparks are coming out, but they're pretty big sparks.
Oh yeah.
And it can create a fire, especially when it's right by a dead tree. A tree is still standing, but it's dead. It's not drinking water no more. It can catch that on fire, and it can go off. From there, it can just go off. So it can be bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's actually good. Like if something looks like really messed up, it's actually good to call in. And if you call in, I think they'll come in faster anyway, since they probably had that trouble of needing to change it, I guess, before.
Right.
Yeah. Or if you see a dying tree, and it's practically look like it's gonna fall on the wires, you can actually call the electric company or PG&E or whatever, and ask them to cut that tree because it's about to bust the wires, and they'll actually will come and cut the tree. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, if there's a tree, like somebody is desiring to cut down, and if it's close to a wire, you can actually call them to do it for you instead of you trying to take care of it. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can work around it. You know. Let me see if my phone's charged. I'll be back.
Hey, Paw Patrol.
Hi guys.
How's it going?
Not too bad. I'm watching that movie Bumblebee, that car there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I like those easy movies, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Transformers.
yeah, that's it. It's childish, but you know.
That's what we grew up on.
I like it.
Yep, yep.
When I first found it online, it was like really poor quality, but now it's high quality.
Yeah, it's
I posted the link on my
sometimes
page.
it takes longer than others.
Yeah.
Movies.
So Will's gonna like that truck, eh?
What's that? Oh yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I just saw him here boosting Chris up, but I don't think he's seen it yet.
What is
Yeah.
it?
It's on Insider's First Pick. I made Willie an 18-wheeler. It's pretty dope.
Oh, sweet.
Is that what he used to drive?
I think so.
Wow. That's huh. So I have a picture of Will, and I'm wondering if someone can edit it and put like his face, whatever, in like a Nazi suit. Because you know he's always talking like anti-Israel, you know. So
Yeah.
I want to fuck. So I want to fuck with him.
Yeah, and he was accused of being a Nazi supporter or sympathizer or whatever supporter.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe that, but you know,
I'm just saying he was accused of it.
yeah, because he had given someone
What's his name in Amber?
yeah, that was it. Because he had given someone tokens that was you know. But yeah, so there's the picture. I don't know if you can see it in the chat box.
Give me a minute. I'm looking for the insider's first pick. I don't know why it's not coming up. Man, that Minds Meat group never went anywhere. Hey, can you give me a link for the insider's first pick?
Sure. There you go.
Cool. Thank you. I was scrolling forever. Memes. You did that with that one that text or add text or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool app. Stepped up my game. Ty, you still with us?
What's that?
Seeing if Ty was still with us, I can't hear him.
I think he left.
I see his thing up.
I have that effect on people.
Everybody there?
Yeah.
I hear Paw Patrol and I hear Rush clicking over there.
Yep.
What about Tiaga? Huh. Maybe you need to refresh your page if you can hear us.
Excuse me.
I'll just shoot him a message. Yeah, I see the picture of Willie. So you want to put him in a Nazi suit right there? Put the hat on.
Yeah. I'm trying to think though what I'd like to say. Or just maybe just put him in a Nazi suit.
Yeah, that would be good enough.
He's blonde, so it's like perfect. You guys sure love your guns, eh?
Who's that?
Americans.
I don't have a gun. I don't need a gun. I have a chainsaw.
Ah,
I got a sword.
I got a baseball bat.
Nice.
Aluminum.
That'll do some damage.
Yeah, but where I live it's very peaceful, so
That's cool.
it's always good to have something, you know.
Hey, I haven't looked this up yet, but it's got this sword's got this crazy writing on it. You want to look it up, and maybe see if you can figure it out?
Sure. Throw that up there.
Okay, just a minute, baby.
Daddy, look, I have a big bird. Where that come from?
Mm.
Mom, where that come from? It's for Daddy. Daddy, is that?
Well, we definitely stayed on our gathering longer than the Super Bowl. That's got us be an achievement.
Right, right.
It's an onk.
Well, yeah, but I got more.
Hey, Denis,
What is it?
j'ai l'impression un peu de beurre. C'est-tu deux, tu veux-tu? Je t'ai pas allé en chercher, mais. Ah, fuck, man. J'ai même pas sorti aujourd'hui. J'ai regardé ça, j'ai dit. Ouais. C'est pas qui va lui sortir dans ça. J'ai un chose, tu peux mettre là.
There's the more. And then there's one more. Back up.
All right.
Did you get that next picture? That's all on one side, and then it's got a onk and the star on the other side.
Bye, kitty. Oh.
Does any of that look familiar? Other than the onk and the star?
Huh. Is that the blade?
Well, yeah, this is the sheath for the blade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might ask Bear Skull.
Picked it up.
You might know.
Picked it up at a Goodwill.
Was that?
Said I picked it up at a Goodwill.
Oh, wow.
Got Pakistani stamped on the belt loop. It's pretty solid though. I like it. It's like a for real deal sword, not one of those fucking janky ones that fall apart when you try to hit something. We all doing? Everybody's so quiet. What's up?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know. Don't you know?
What
Oh, you know, don't you
don't I
know?
know? I don't know. It's terrible. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah. If somebody else
Yeah,
will jump
I
in
think I
here,
might.
perk up.
What's that?
I said, if somebody else jumps in, we'll perk up.
Yeah. Yeah, you should stop live streaming it so that people aren't bored on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Join us on mine so you can join the conversation, make it better. Thanks for tuning in if you did. Later on.